Have you ever felt like you're trapped in a life that doesn't belong to you? Like you're living someone else's dream, following someone else's path? Well, I'm here to tell you that it's time to break free. It's time to disappear, change your life. Now, when I say disappear, I don't mean vanishing into thin air or running away from your problems. No, I'm talking about something much more powerful, much more transformative. I'm talking about disappearing from the life you've been conditioned to live and emerging into the life you were born to live. You see, each one of us was created with a unique purpose, a divine destiny. But too often, we allow the noise of the world to drown out the whispers of our true calling. We get caught up in the rat race, chasing after success as defined by others, forgetting that true success is fulfilling the purpose for which we were created. But today, right here, right now, I want to challenge you to pause. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, am I living the life I was meant to live? Am I fulfilling my true potential? If the answer is no, then my friend, it's time to disappear. Now you might be wondering, how do I disappear? What does that even mean? Disappearing is about stepping away from the expectations, the limitations, and the false identities that have been imposed upon you. It's about stripping away the layers of societal conditioning and rediscovering your authentic self. It's about having the courage to say no to the life you've been living and yes to the life you were meant to live. Let me warn you, this journey of disappearing and reappearing is not for the faint of heart. It requires courage, determination, and a willingness to face your fears head on. It demands that you challenge everything you've ever known and believed about yourself and the world around you. Are you ready for that? Are you ready to embark on this transformative journey? If you are, then lean in close, because I'm about to share with you the 5 key principles that will guide you on this path of disappearing and changing your life. Pen principle: embrace the power of solitude. In a world that's constantly buzzing with noise and distractions, the first step to disappearing is learning to embrace solitude. Now, I'm not talking about loneliness or isolation. I'm talking about intentional, purposeful solitude. You see, it's in the quiet moments when we're alone with our thoughts that we can truly hear the voice of our inner self. It's in solitude that we can reflect on our lives, our choices, and our dreams without the influence of others. So I challenge you to carve out time each day for solitude. It could be early in the morning before the world wakes up, or late at night when everyone else is asleep. Find that time and make it sacred. Use it to journal, to meditate, to pray, or simply to sit in silence. In these moments of solitude, ask yourself the hard questions. Who am I really? What do I truly want out of life? What are my deepest fears and greatest dreams? As you consistently practice solitude, you begin to peel away the layers of false identities and societal expectations. You'll start to rediscover your authentic self, the person you were created to be. Remember, the greatest leaders and visionaries throughout history have all practiced the art of solitude. Moses found his calling in the solitude of the desert. Jesus often retreated to quiet places to pray and reflect. Even in our modern world, many successful entrepreneurs and innovators attribute their breakthroughs to moments of solitude and deep thinking. So don't be afraid of being alone with yourself. Embrace it. Cherish it. For it is in these moments of solitude that you will begin to disappear from the person you thought you were and emerge as the person you were meant to be. Principle: rewrite your story. As we journey through life, we will develop a narrative about who we are and what we're capable of. This story is shaped by our experiences, our environment, and the voices of those around us. But here's the truth. Many of us are living out a story that was written by someone else. Maybe you've been told that you're not smart enough, not talented enough, or not worthy enough to pursue your dreams. Perhaps you've internalized the belief that your background or circumstances determine your future. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's time to rewrite your story. You see, the power to shape your narrative lies within you. You are the author of your life story, and it's time to pick up the pen and start writing. Begin by examining the beliefs and assumptions that have been shaping your life. Are they truly yours, or have you inherited them from others? Challenge every limiting belief, every self-doubt, every I can that crosses your mind. Replace these limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Instead of I can't, say how can I? Instead of I'm not good enough, say I'm constantly growing and improving. Instead of it's too late for me, say my best days are ahead of me. Remember, your past does not define your future. Your circumstances do not determine your destiny. You have the power to rewrite your story at any moment. Think about the great men and women who have changed the course of history. Many of them came from humble beginnings, faced tremendous adversity, and were told they would never amount to anything. But they refused to accept the story others had written for them. They chose to rewrite their own stories. Consider the Wright brothers, two bicycle mechanics who dared to dream of human flight when the world said it was impossible. Or to think about Mother Teresa, who rewrote her story from being a simple nun to becoming a global symbol of compassion and service. In more recent times, we've seen incredible examples of people rewriting their stories. Think about the countless entrepreneurs who have started businesses from their garages and gone on to revolutionize entire industries. Or the athletes who have overcome career-threatening injuries to achieve greatness. These individuals didn't allow their circumstances or the opinions of others to dictate their stories. They took control of the narrative and rewrote it according to their vision and purpose. What story have you been telling yourself? Is it a story of limitation or possibility? Of fear or courage, of settling or... It's time to rewrite that story. It's time to craft a narrative that aligns with your true potential and purpose. Because when you change your story, you change your life. Start today. Take out a piece of paper and write down your current life story. Then write the story you want to live. Be bold. Be audacious. Write a story that excites you, that scares you a little, that makes your heart race with anticipation. And then, my friend, start living that story. Let it guide your decisions, your actions, your dreams. Let it be the compass that leads you towards your true destiny. Remember, you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your reality. So create a story worth living, a story that will inspire others, a story that will leave a lasting legacy. It's time to disappear from the old narrative and emerge into a new chapter of your life. The pen is in your hand. What story will you write? Embrace discomfort and challenge. From there, as we continue on this journey of disappearing and changing our lives, we come to a principle that might make some of you uncomfortable. But that's exactly the point. Because the third principle is this: embrace discomfort and challenge. You see, growth and comfort cannot coexist. If you want to transform your life, if you want to disappear from mediocrity and emerge into greatness, you must be willing to step out of your comfort zone. Every significant achievement in human history has come as a result of someone being willing to face discomfort and challenge. The comfort zone is where dreams go to die. It's where potential remains unfulfilled. It's where lives are lived in quiet desperation. The zone of discomfort. That's where magic happens. That's where you discover what you're truly capable of. That's where you grow, evolve, and transform. Choose something that scares you. Take that leap of faith you've been postponing. Have that difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Apply for that job you think you're not qualified for. Start that business you've been dreaming about. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is feeling the fear and doing it anyway. And every time you choose courage over comfort, you're disappearing from your old self and emerging as a stronger, more capable version of yourself. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. But what if I fail? What if I make a fool of myself? What if things don't work out? Well, let me tell you something. Failure is not your enemy. Failure is your teacher. Failure is your stepping stone to success. Think about a baby learning to walk. Does the baby give up after falling down once? Twice? 100 times? No. The baby keeps trying, keeps falling, keeps getting back up until walking becomes second nature. That's the attitude we need to adopt. We need to reframe our relationship with failure and challenge. Instead of seeing them as things to be avoided, we need to see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to discover something new about yourself. Every failure is a chance to learn a valuable lesson. Every discomfort is a sign that you're stretching beyond your current limitations. So I want you to start seeking out challenges. I want you to start embracing discomfort. Because it's in these moments of difficulty and uncertainty that you'll find your true strength, your true resilience, your true potential. Think about the great athletes of our time. They don't become champions by staying in their comfort zones. They push themselves to the limit every single day. They embrace the pain of training, the challenge of competition, the discomfort of pushing beyond their perceived limitations. The same principle applies to every area of life. Want to advance in your career? Take on projects that stretch your abilities. Want to improve your relationships? Have those difficult conversations you've been avoiding. And want to grow spiritually? Challenge your beliefs and deepen your faith through study and practice. Remember, the greatest danger in life is not that we aim too high and miss, but that we aim too low and hit. So aim high. Set audacious goals. Dream big dreams. And then have the courage to pursue them, no matter how uncomfortable or challenging the journey may be. As you embrace discomfort and challenge, you'll find yourself disappearing from the person you used to be, the person constrained by fear and limited by comfort. And you'll emerge as someone new, someone stronger, braver, more capable than you ever imagined possible. What challenge will you embrace today? What discomfort will you lean into? What fear will you face head on? The choice is yours. But remember, on the other side of that challenge, that discomfort, that fear, that's where your new life is waiting. That's where you'll find the person you're meant to be. Principle A, a growth mindset. As we continue on this transformative journey of disappearing and changing our lives, we come to a principle that has the power to revolutionize every aspect of your existence. I'm talking about cultivating a growth mindset. Now, what exactly is a growth mindset? It's the belief that your abilities, your intelligence, your talents are not fixed traits, but rather qualities that can be developed and improved through dedication and hard work. You see, too many people go through life with what we call a fixed mindset. They believe that their qualities are carved in stone, that they are who they are, and that's that. But this kind of thinking is a trap. It keeps you stuck. It limits your potential, and it prevents you from disappearing from your old self and emerging into your best self. A growth mindset, on the other hand, opens up a world of possibilities. It tells you that no matter where you are in life, no matter what your current skills or abilities are, you have the capacity to grow, to learn, to improve. When you approach life with a growth mindset, failure becomes a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Challenges become opportunities to learn and grow, not threats to be avoided. Effort becomes the path to mastery, not something to be dreaded. This shift in perspective changes everything. It transforms the way you approach your work, your relationships, your personal development, every aspect of it. Let me give you an example. Imagine individuals faced with a difficult task. The person with a fixed mindset might say, I'm not good at this. I'll never be able to do it. They might give up before even trying. But the person with a growth mindset would say, this is challenging, but with effort and practice, I can improve. They see the difficulty as an opportunity to grow and develop new skills. Now, I want you to think about areas in your life where you might have a fixed mindset. Maybe you've told yourself you're not a math person or that you're not creative. Perhaps you've convinced yourself that you're too old to learn a new skill or start a new career. I'm here to tell you that it's time to challenge those beliefs. It's time to adopt a growth mindset in every area of your life. Start by becoming aware of your self-talk. When you face a challenge, do you tell yourself, I can't do this? Or do you ask, how can I learn to do this? When you make a mistake, do you berate yourself or do you ask, what can I learn from this? Next, start embracing challenges instead of avoiding them. Remember, it's through challenges that we grow. When you find something difficult, instead of getting discouraged, get excited. This is your opportunity to stretch yourself, to develop new abilities, to become more than you were before. Celebrate effort, not just results. Too often, we focus solely on outcomes. But with a growth mindset, we understand that effort is what leads to mastery. So start praising yourself and others for hard work, for perseverance, for the willingness to try and try again. Learn to love the process of learning itself. In our fast-paced world, we often want instant results. But real growth, real change takes time. Learn to enjoy the journey of improvement, not just the destination. And perhaps most importantly, view failures and setbacks as opportunities for growth. When things don't go as planned, don't beat yourself up. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become better? As you cultivate this growth mindset, you'll find yourself naturally disappearing from your old, limited self. You'll start to see possibilities where you once saw obstacles. You'll start to view challenges as exciting rather than daunting. You'll start to believe in your ability to learn, grow, and change. And let me tell you, when you truly embrace this growth mindset, there's no limit to what you can achieve. You'll find yourself taking on challenges you never thought possible. You'll discover talents and abilities you never knew you had. You'll start to live a life that's constantly expanding, constantly improving. Think about the great innovators and achievers throughout history. They didn't succeed because they were born with extraordinary abilities. They succeeded because they believed in their capacity to learn and grow. They weren't afraid to fail, to make mistakes, to look foolish in the pursuit of their goals. Thomas Edison famously said, I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. That's the epitome of a growth mindset. It's the willingness to persist, to learn, to grow, no matter how many setbacks you face. Adopt this growth mindset. Believe in your ability to learn and improve. Embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. View effort as the path to mastery. Learn from criticism instead of ignoring it. Find lessons and inspiration in the success of others. As you do this, you'll find yourself disappearing from the person constrained by a fixed mindset, and you'll emerge as someone who's constantly growing, constantly improving, constantly becoming more than you were before. Remember, you are not a finished product. You are a work in progress. And with a growth mindset, the progress never stops. Your potential is limitless. Your abilities are not set in stone. You can change, you can grow, you can become whoever you choose. So choose growth. Choose learning. Choose to believe in your capacity to change and improve. Because when you do, you open yourself up to a life of endless possibility and continuous transformation. Apply with purpose and passion. You see, you can embrace solitude, rewrite your story, face challenges, and adopt a growth mindset, but without a clear sense of purpose and a burning passion, you'll still feel like something is missing. You'll still feel unfulfilled, unsatisfied, incomplete. Purpose is the reason you get up in the morning. It's the driving force behind everything you do. It's the answer to the question, why am I here? Passion, on the other hand, is the fuel that powers your purpose. It's the energy, the enthusiasm, the fire that keeps you going even when things get tough. When you live with purpose and passion, you don't just exist, you truly live. You don't just go through the motions, you make every moment count. You don't just do what's expected of you, you do what sets your soul on fire. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but how do I find my purpose? How do I discover my passion? Well, let me tell you, finding your purpose and passion isn't about waiting for a lightning bolt of inspiration to strike. It's about exploration, reflection, and action. Asking yourself some deep questions. What makes you come alive? What are you naturally good at? What problems in the world break your heart? What would you do even if you weren't paid for it? The answers to these questions can can point you towards your purpose and passion. But don't stop at asking questions. Take action, try new things. Volunteer for different causes. Take up new hobbies. Travel to new places. The more experiences you have, the more likely you are to stumble upon what truly ignites your passion and aligns with your purpose. Remember, your purpose doesn't have to be grand or world-changing in the eyes of others. It just needs to be meaningful to you. Maybe your purpose is to create beautiful art that moves people. Maybe it's to be the best parent you can be. Maybe it's to solve a specific problem in your community. Whatever it is, embrace it. And once you've found your purpose and passion, commit to them wholeheartedly. Let them guide your decisions, your actions, your life. When you do this, you'll find that everything else falls into place. You'll have a clarity and a drive that you've never experienced before. Living with purpose and passion doesn't mean every day will be easy. You'll still face challenges and setbacks. But when you're powered by purpose and passion, you'll have the resilience to overcome any obstacle. You'll have a reason to keep pushing forward, even when things get tough. Moreover, when you live with purpose and passion, you inspire others to do the same. You become a beacon of light, showing others what's possible when you live authentically and pursue what truly matters to you. So I challenge you to this: ignite your purpose, ignite your passion, and then live them out every single day. As you do, you'll find yourself disappearing from a life of mediocrity and emerging into a life of meaning, fulfillment, and impact. Now, as we wrap up these 5 principles: embracing solitude, rewriting your story, facing challenges, adopting a growth mindset, and living with purpose and passion, I want you to understand that this journey of disappearing and changing your life is not a one-time event. It's a continuous process of growth and transformation. Every day, you have the opportunity to disappear from who you were yesterday and emerge as a better version of yourself today. Every moment is a chance to let go of limiting beliefs, to challenge yourself, to learn and grow, to live out your purpose and passion. This journey won't always be easy. There will be days when you want to give up, when you want to retreat back into your comfort zone, when you want to settle for less than you're capable of. But in those moments, I want you to remember why you started this journey in the first place. Remember that you were created for greatness. Remember that you have unique gifts and talents that the world needs. Remember that you have the power to create the life you want, to make a difference, to leave a legacy. And most importantly, remember that you are not alone on this journey. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who challenge you to grow, who support your dreams. Seek out mentors and role models who have walked the path you want to walk. Build a community of like-minded individuals who are also on their own journeys of transformation. As you apply these principles and continue on this journey of disappearing and changing your life, I want you to envision the person you're becoming. See yourself living out your purpose with passion. See yourself facing challenges with courage and resilience. See yourself constantly learning, grow. That person, that best version of yourself, is who you're disappearing into. That's who you're emerging as. And let me tell you, the world needs that person. The world needs your unique gifts, your unique perspective, your unique contribution. So don't hold back. Don't play small. Don't settle for less than you're capable of. It's time to disappear from mediocrity and emerge into greatness. It's time to let go of who you thought you were and become who you were meant to be. Remember, the power to change your life lies within you. You have everything you need right now to start this journey. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment, the perfect circumstances, or anyone's permission. The time to start is now. I ask you, are you ready to embrace solitude and reconnect with your authentic self? Are you ready to rewrite your story and create a narrative of possibility and potential? Are you ready to face challenges head on and use them as opportunities for growth? Are you ready to adopt a growth mindset and believe in your ability to learn and improve? Are you ready to discover your purpose and live with passion? If your answer is yes, then my friend, you're ready to disappear and change your life. You're ready to embark on the most exciting, fulfilling journey you'll ever take. The journey to becoming the best version of yourself. I want you to make a commitment to yourself. Commit to applying these principles every single day. Commit to never settling for less than you're capable of. Commit to continuously disappearing from your old self and emerging as someone better, stronger, more authentic. And as you make this commitment, I want you to know that I believe in you. I believe in your potential. I believe in your ability to create the life you want. I believe that you have greatness within you, just waiting to be unleashed. So go forth with courage, with determination, with hope. Embrace this journey of disappearing and changing your life. Because as you do, you'll not only transform your own life, but you also inspire and impact the lives of countless others. Remember, you were born for such a time as this. You were created to make a difference. You have a unique purpose that only you can fulfill. So don't waste another moment living anything less than the life you are meant to live. It's time to disappear from the ordinary and emerge into the extraordinary. It's time to let go of who you were and become who you were meant to be. It's time to change your life. The journey starts now. Are you ready? Because the world is waiting for the real you to emerge. The world is waiting for you to disappear into greatness. Go forth and live the life you were born to live. Go forth and make your mark on the world. Go forth and become everything you were created to be. Your time is now. Your moment is here. It's time to disappear and change your life. The journey awaits.